Hello everyone! Welcome to Invested Lifestyle. Sa mga bago dito, ako si Elaine. And if you are a long-time subscriber, great to see you again. Alam nyo naman, this channel is dedicated to uncovering the truth about MLM schemes at sharing my perspective about personal finance. So, helping you make informed decisions. Today, we are gonna talk about a very important decision I made that will impact our collective fight against these MLM scams. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out sa mga latest kaganapan sa buhay-buhay. Let's get right into it at unpack this. Sino nga ba ako? Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I am a government employee working on financial management here in LA. So right now, my role involves special projects, at obviously, I am also a content creator that just wants to share random things, travels, best places to eat, mga favorite games ko, and how I invest my money para makapag-retire ng maaga. Pero during the pandemic, nakakita ako ng sobrang daming scams online, and because my family and friends at kahit ako na rin nung bata ako, I have been victimized. And yung mga kapamilya ko at kaibigan might also be victimized again by this. Gumawa ako ng mga videos to warn people about these scams. Kasi I saw the need for people to have a chance para maging informed before they are ruined financially ng mga scams na to. So, syempre, sa una, I was scared. Pero, I decided that someone has to speak out against these scam companies. Sabi nila, you need to be the change you want to see in the world. So, I didn't have a choice. Inisip ko, baka ako na nga yun. So, part 2, the silencing. A lot of MLM companies have tried to silence me and failed. But not as much as Baby Reindeer obsessed ng mga IMG members at leaders. Para sa akin, ang IMG or International Marketing Group ay ang Baby Reindeer ng mga MLM. And I call them Martha the Stalker of MLMs. So, I have a series on here sa mga ginawa na members nila sa akin, from harassing me and trying to get me fired, and of course, the numerous lawsuits that their company and members filed. One in the Philippines that was dismissed, one motion for reconsideration that was also dismissed, where they took my birth certificate without my consent, which I think is illegal in the Philippines, and 3 lawsuits here in the US connected to IMG. 1 is already dismissed, and 2, I'm currently fighting in court. So, of course, in my opinion, it's just designed to silence me, to drain my finances. Para makita nyo, and everyone that watches me, anong mangyayari when you speak out against them? Of course, they'll deny it, pero that's my opinion. Since this is an ongoing case, all I can say is, it actually cost me significantly more money para labanan yung lawsuit na to than if I just lose this lawsuit. So, the easy way out ay to take down my videos and to settle with them. Pero kung kilala nyo ako, that will never happen. Sabi nga ni Dumbledore, we have to choose what is right and not what is easy. Hindi ko sinasabi na I'm better than people who don't fight these lawsuits. I know I am in a position of privilege kasi hindi naman lahat ng tao may time, may pera, at may opportunity to fight against this situation na to. Hindi lahat ng tao pwedeng mag-aral ng law. What I am saying is, since I can, then I will. Para sa akin, protecting criticism is important para sa public good dahil it helps keep things fair. It helps keeps things open, whether rich or poor, powerful or not, para magkaroon tayo ng avenue because we have the right to share our ideas to make things better. Kung may mali tayong nakikita, we have the right to speak out.
You can do it!
Sa mga nagsasabi na kaya ako gumagawa ng video ay para sa pera, talaga lang, mas malaki pa yung nagagastos ko to keep this channel alive than sa lahat ng kinita ko sa 8 years ko na pag-YouTube. So, ano na naman kaya ang excuse nila? Minsan, kahit ako, tinatanong ko din ang sarili ko, why do I even do this? And I discovered that this is really my passion. So, if I stop doing these videos, if I stop speaking out, knowing na may mga taong natututo at hindi na sa scam dahil sa akin, it makes me really happy. So, if you know me, even though I love to travel, I do it because natututo ako sa mga travels ko. Most of the year, gusto ko lang rin nasa bahay, nanonood ng mga true crime, documentaries, at syempre YouTube. Pag may promotional exams sa trabaho ko, what I do is, I do practice test, I study. So, syempre, wala rin naman kaming kasambahay. So, I do all the chores. At meron akong 2 aso na inaalagaan. So, if pwede lang, aside from going on vacation, hindi talaga ako lumalabas ng bahay. Buti na nga rin si Andrew outgoing. Kung hindi, I'll just be, para na lang akong ermitanyo dito. So, I realized, I don't really need a lot of money to be happy. Masaya na ako sa kain, tulog, aral, at to make videos in YouTube para sa inyo. Katulad nga ng video ko last year, when you get sued, it is terrifying. I was scared ng konti, sandali. So, I looked for a lawyer right away. I already spent my emergency fund and I took some loans from my retirement. Pero, I know that this is just a short-term solution. Kasi, kumpanya yan. So, they can sue me as much as they want. They will not run out of money. Pero ako, I might run out of money to fight. Naisip ko, I needed to come up with a long-term solution. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin ang plan. What they didn't anticipate is a lot of people are helping me right now. So, syempre kayo, not just financially, but emotionally and intellectually. Madami din akong nakilala na napagdaanan na yung mga pinagdadaanan ko ngayon. One example is a woman na dinemanda ng isang MLM before and won. So, the company actually spent $500,000 suing her. At dahil wala siyang pera nun, she defended herself. At ngayon, yung nagsusa kanya, actually, wala na yung kumpanya nila, Nexium. And yung leader nila is nasa jail, I think, almost for the rest of his life. Si Kit na Reniri. So, that really inspired me. Kasi don't get me wrong, I have lawyers and they are worth every penny I pay them. But I'm well aware na I'm against people who are richer than me, that has a lot of money. And sabi ko nga, they can sue me for the rest of my life. So, even if they don't win, sabi nga nila, the process is the punishment. So, I'll be in a legal process for a long, long time. So, ang tanong ko sa sarili ko, how can I sustain this? How can I ever win against that? So, throughout this process, I also realized that if they are using the legal process to scare me and to make my life a living hell, why don't I just embrace that? So, we fear what we don't know. So, I decided I'm just gonna know it. I'm just gonna learn it and educate myself, become an expert, and use it to defend myself. As a bonus, I can also use it to defend others like me. So, I'm lucky that my lawyers are always explaining bakit nila ginagawa to, ano yung mga strategies. So, I am somewhat getting trained. So, a lot of you suggested I should just go to law school. But this is not a decision to be taken lightly kasi nga, if I go to law school, it will cost me at least $200,000 US dollars, or sa peso is more than 10 million pesos plus interest. So, I did the next best thing. So, I took a paralegal certificate course. At dahil doon, natutuwa akong ng legal terminology, legal process, torts and contracts, document preparation, civil procedure, and evidence interviewing. Natutuwa ko kung paano gumawa ng mga pleadings, mga legal document. Katulad nga ito, meron akong legal document preparation manual. Marami talaga akong books, pa rin, and I'm actually using it as reference. Kapag may hindi ako naiintindihan, di ba, meron na akong reference. So, it really, really helped me. So, two things happened. First, alam ko na, even if I run out of money to pay my lawyers, I'm still able to at least confidently represent myself in court as a pro se litigant. So, pro se, it means that you are representing yourself. Pangalawa, anong nangyari? I realized na, kasi yung class ko nun, 3 days a week, tapos almost like half a day sa weekend. I love learning the law. So, I'm always excited to go to class after work and on the weekend. And most important thing is, I discovered I excelled in class. Pero, iniisip ko pa rin na magkakautang ako ng $200,000 na pwede ko nang pambili ng Ferrari or Lamborghini. Naisip ko nga rin na gusto ko ba naman talaga ng Ferrari or Lamborghini? I do not like luxury items, bags, clothes, cars. The only thing I really love to do is travel. Pero pwede naman ako mag-travel on a budget. So, what I told you, hindi naman din ako palalabas. Sanay na ako na walang social life. So, actually, I'm happy minsan na mag-isa. So, of course, there is going to be pain and sacrifice, a lot of time. First scenario na naisip ko is keep my mouth shut, retire at 50, enjoy my life in peace, just turn a blind eye on people who I know are being deceived, or just retire later, continue to speak out, educate, and advocate for people who can speak for themselves. I chose the second one. So that's the reason, even if it takes me years, I decided to become a lawyer in my 40s. So, dito sa US, kung mag-aaral ka ng law part-time, 4 years, which is not really that much of a difference kung full-time ka, which is 3 years. Pero before ako mag-start, I still need to study for the LSAT or the Law School Admissions Test para makapag-apply ako to be accepted. And the higher the score, the higher the scholarships. So, meron naman palang scholarships. Depende lang yun sa application ko. So, I've carefully considered my decision to study law. Nag-research ako ng mga profiles ng mga director namin sa trabaho ko sa iba't ibang departments sa government. At majority of them went to law school at yung iba naman is my doctorate. I actually talked to some of them and they were really very encouraging and they said that it will help me with my career then. So even if I don't end up practicing law, as a government worker, I already have extensive experience with policies, regulation, administrative law, contracts. Hindi naman ako magsa-start from scratch. Meron na akong prior knowledge. I will just build on it. Sanay na rin naman ako na maging working student. I started and finished my master's of public administration while working full-time. Hindi naman sa pagmamayabang, pero I also excelled in my studies sa master's. They were actually offering me scholarships to pursue my doctorate, pero I never really had the motivation dahil nga, I don't want any more student loans. But injustice is a great motivator. Kahit naabutin ako na 4 or 5 years dahil syempre may bar exam pa, I still can represent myself. So even if they sue me na nasa law school pa ako, I can still defend myself. Ang maganda pa doon, we can treat it as a class project. At dahil nga puro lawyers din yung mga professor ko, I can ask for their guidance in the future.
Nice.
Pero the best thing nga is when I become licensed, I can also represent other people, other content creators, other advocates, and help them. And use my new legal skills to further educate you guys. Ang mission ko talaga is to advocate for those without resources and inspire others through education and action. So, kung naiisip nyo rin na gusto nyo rin mag-law, like, it's not really too late. So, one of my favorite movies is A Bug's Life. Sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood, meron isang aunt na he stood up against the grasshoppers na nang bubuli sa kanila. And by standing up, na-realize ng mga ibang ants na they are more powerful than their bullies. This movie shows how a single courageous act can motivate a movement that can change lives. So kahit na I won't be able to practice law sa Pilipinas, I can also support Filipinos through collaborations sa mga lawyers na nandyan, and also promoting consumer rights dito sa US dahil most of the policies in the US ina-adapt din sa Pilipinas. Syempre, lahat ng pros may cons din. I will be busy. Syempre, my first year of law. So, I already researched the first year of law school dito sa US is the hardest. If everything goes according to plan, I will start law school next year. Kailangan ko pa kasi ngang mag-LSAT. So, it might be hard to upload next year since lalo ako magiging busy. But, it's a small sacrifice for a bigger purpose. You can also follow me in Facebook. Link below dahil kung hindi ako makapag-upload ng mga video, I also post there. Mas madali kasi hindi ka na kailangan mag-shoot, wala ring edit. Isa pa, habang nasa law school ako as I'm navigating my legal studies, I can also discuss some cases that I'm learning na mga connected sa MLMs. So, we can actually learn together. Pwedeng mga case law about scams and their legal consequences, yung mga MLMs na napasara. I can also vlog about my law school journey at 40. Sabi ko nga, sa mga gustong mag-aral, mag-doktor, kahit ano, mag-lawyer, maging singer, people who want to follow their dreams kahit na anong edad. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, it's never too late to start your own business or even to pursue whatever passion you have. Don't let a small thing like age stop you from doing things. A few months ago, I was feeling hopeless and confused until I thought about it and I realized nga na sila talaga yung takot sa akin. Kasi the reason na takot sila sa akin, kahit na iisang boses lang ako, because they know that if one of us spoke truth to power, then a lot of you might stand up to them. So, for me, every small action counts and together we can stop other people from being bullied, lalo nang being silenced. So, it's going to be a long and hard journey and I'm aware of that, but I know you'll be with me every step of the way. And I will document our journey here too in this channel. So, there's really a lot of opportunity kahit sa mga challenges na nangyayari sa akin, na nangyayari sa inyo, sa nangyayari sa atin. Kaya please join me by subscribing to my YouTube channel where I'll be sharing updates, insights, at yung mga lessons that I learned along the way, and hit the like button to stay updated sa progress. And if you're as passionate about fighting injustice and empowering the voices as I am, please consider being a member. So the link is below then. Your support means the world to me. Let's inspire and empower each other and make a difference sa mundong ito. I also invite you to join me at the upcoming MLM conference this May 2nd and 3rd. So 9 a.m. Eastern Time at 9 p.m. Philippine time, Manila time. So, sama-sama tayo. We can learn, share, and strengthen our resolve to protect our communities. Maraming mga magagandang speakers. Nandun yung mga taga-FTC, may mga researchers, professors. So, you can find the details to register through the link below nga. And lagi ko sinasabi, remember, the only people mad at you for telling the truth are the people who are living a lie. And don't forget to comment if you think my decision is a good idea, and I'll wait for your comments. Bye.